Good morning. It's Louise on a Monday morning, almost 2 weeks after FFS facelift surgery on this coming Wednesday. It will be 2 weeks. And I want to show you some of what has been happening. As you can see, there is still some bruising and here as well. This is clearing up. It looks so bad originally, like there was this deep gash here and it was dark and let's see if we can see behind the ear. Still, there may still be some stitches, but it's just been all along. It's looked great from the beginning, even with all the scarring and bruising and puffiness. Next, I will be working on the bumps and the lines around here. That will be more skin treatment than surgery. Okay, what did they do? Okay, it was 2 surgeries, or 2 surgical projects. The whole thing took 6 hours, and I can't get all the mascara off. What they did down here for the facelift, which was the main thing that I wanted done, because my neck and lower jaw or the skin was sagging. There are many different methods for doing this, but what they did, what Dr. Saxon and her team did, was to cut behind and around my hairline, behind my ears, and pull it all back. And suture it up. And that's given me a really tight neck, which I'm really happy with. The other half of the surgery was much more intensive and radical. I had these big bumps here, really Neanderthal brow ridges that are bigger than most men have. Nobody seems to have noticed it but me, but it bugged me to heck. And even though I'm not ashamed of my Neanderthal heritage, I did want that taken care of. And what they did is they cut the skin at the hairline, pull the flap of skin down, shave down the bone on either side, and actually put in 2 titanium strips underneath here to give a more feminine appearance. It's still kind of bumpy, and you can definitely see the scar here, which I've been putting antibacterial cream on. And from the beginning, the worst part was my left side for whatever reason. It still looks pretty bad, but my hair can cover it. And it feels like someone boxed my ears. If you don't know what that is, that's a terrible thing to do to somebody. You take both hands. I have to have one hand to hold up the iPad here, but you take both hands and at the same time do that on top of someone's ears, and you kind of deafens you a little bit. And so I've been kind of hard of hearing during this whole process because of that on both sides, but especially on this side. And it's like this ear is starting to come to life. It would look like it was dead for several days. And looked like a gash here. It was terrible. And it's still terrible, but it was much worse before. It looked like the Grand Canyon right here. And still now, there's numbness on both sides. And I'm just starting to get feeling into my forehead here. And my head still feels like I'm wearing a helmet because I'm still somewhat numb on the crown of my head here. So, I'm looking better from a distance. I always look better from a distance, but we're working on it. But part of the whole forehead thing is that they brought my hairline forward to a more feminine level. And so now I was really not very dysphoric about this area, about the high temples. And I've seen cis women of my age with very high temples indeed, and no one seems to think that they look masculine because of it. But I've already experimented with this a little bit, even though the scar shows. I love being able to brush my hair back. Of course, it needs washing now because the ointment here is greasy and it makes my hair greasy. But anyway, that's the wheeze. I still haven't got rid of the mascara here. It looks bad there. Anyway, that's the wheeze on 2 Monday mornings since my facial surgery. And I think I will only look better and better. I need to put ice on these bruises. But we're getting there. Thank you for watching.